Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Caitlin, and if you are new here, I would love if you would like, comment, and subscribe. So today we're actually going to be talking about 10 of my favorite underrated cheapies. So these are, I think most of these, if not all, are actually under $30. I would say roughly the $20 to $25 range for all of them. So I'm not going to make this intro too long because I really want to jump straight into this. So the first one I'm going to be talking about today is White for Her by Kenneth Cole. So White for Her reminds me, if you've ever smelled Signature by Mont Blanc, it's kind of that fresh, clean, kind of creamy. It almost smells like the original Dove body wash. So where you get just like that very, soapy kind of scent. So this one actually has notes of vanilla, amber, musk, iris, freesia, plum, orchid, lily of the valley, and mandarin orange. Now, this one, the best way I can describe this is a clean girl, soft girl type of scent. This one, it really does smell like a good fresh out the shower type of scent. It's not going to be polarizing. It does last a really long time, actually. You can see the dent in this one actually a little bit there. It's right about there. I get probably 6 to 7 hours of wear time out of this one. I really do like this one. You can pick this one up, I believe, at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross for like 20, 15, $20. Very, very cheap. And this is the 3.4 fluid ounce, and I believe I paid like $18.99 for this one. So next up, I'm gonna go over Guess 1981 Indigo for Her by Guess. So this one's actually it has a very interesting composition. So the makeup of the notes for this, the top notes are fig, C notes, and lilac. Middle notes of iris, blue lotus, narcissus, and base notes of red wine, Pinot Noir grapes, Atlas cedar, and Haitian vetiver. So this one is one of my more unique fragrances, one of the most unique that I've ever smelled. So this one actually, it starts off fresh. It starts off fresh. You get a little bit of that fig, you get the water notes. It is a little aquatic, but the dry down is pure wine. You get that wine, you get the Pinot Noir grapes, you get a little bit of that woodiness. So it starts off very fresh, very clean, but then after a little while, that wine note comes out, it projects, it lasts. I get well over 8 hours of wear time out of this. I like to wear this to bed, but even then, I really do like to just wear it out and about whenever I want to feel unique. This is a very unique scent. I don't think I've ever smelled anything like this, and I don't have anything that I could compare to this even. The best place to get this, I believe, would be Amazon actually. I have seen it at Marshall's, but I believe it was in the upwards of like 25 to $30 range. I think I paid like 15 or $16 for a big 3.4 fluid ounce bottle of this. It's the big bottle. It wasn't much, and I will try to link everything in the description box. That way, you guys can have access to those links instead of having to go out and try to find these at Marshall's if I can find them. If I can find them. So, next up, I'm going to talk about pink sugar. Now, I know this one is not underrated by any means, really, but this is one that me personally, I used to love. I used to have it whenever I was younger, but I did forget about it and I did kind of fall off of the pink sugar train. Um, I actually had seen a video probably 5, 6 months ago with some underrated cheapies as well. They talked about this one and it made me want it all over again. So that's what I'm hoping to do with this one today. So, pink sugar is a beast fragrance. It lasts on me for hours. I can still smell it the next day when I wake up. The compliments, it's a compliment magnet. I cannot tell you the amount of compliments I've gotten just since I got this and the dent. I'm almost halfway done and I got it just a couple months ago. I was using this on so many different routines and I had to chill because I kept using it nonstop. The best place to get this one, I think, is probably going to be like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. The 3.4, I paid $20 for this, but I will try to link it from Amazon just in case you can't find this one. So, pink sugar has notes of raspberry, orange, fig leaf, and bergamot. Middle notes of cotton candy, licorice, red berry, strawberry, lily of the valley, and base notes of caramel, vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and sandalwood. You definitely get the cotton candy. You definitely get the berry notes, but it does dry down to a little bit of a woody caramel scent with the strawberry and the cotton candy in it. But to my nose, it really does. It's just almost a pure cotton candy, sugary, sweet caramel scent. It's a very, very good one for being as cheap as it is. And I know a lot of people say that it's kind of polarizing to them. Personally, to me, I don't get polarizing at all. I just love it. So, next, I want to talk about one of my all time favorite scents. I will never go without this in my collection. This is one of my top complimented, one of my all time favorite scents. It smells so good. The dry down is incredible. This is M by Mariah Carey. The bottle's a little tacky, but I think it's also kind of cute. It's nothing super crazy special, but the juice is what matters. So, M by Mariah Carey. Mm, it is a little bit tough for me to describe. So the top notes are marshmallow and seawater. Middle notes are tiare flower and gardenia. Base notes are incense, amber, and patchouli. So you do get the gardenia in it, but that one to me actually comes out more in the top. The dry down, I get marshmallow, the seawater, incense, and amber. So the floral notes for me come out in the top. As soon as it touches my skin, I get more of that floral. I get more of those white florals, the gardenia. But the dry down, I get the marshmallow and the incense more than anything. This is one of my longest lasting fragrances. And again, another one of my top complimented. I used to work in a hair salon and I would always wear this one. This would be one of my top complimented. And it's like a very warm, kind of smoky scent. I'm not going to give this justice. This is my second bottle of this. This is the 3.4 ounce. I blew through my first one. I have a 1.7 fluid ounce as well in my room. I just needed to have a backup of it. But this one is my second bottle, and I've already put a massive dent in it. This one is also under $25. I'll link this one on Amazon. That's where I tend to get it, but you can find it at Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx, maybe even Walmart. I will see if what I can find, but definitely pick this one up. If you don't get any from this video, get this one. So next up, I'm going to talk about one that I recently just got back in my collection. She's a little bit of a classic scent, but not in a, it doesn't smell old fashioned. It's just one that I wore when I was in school and I blew through bottles and bottles of it. So I just got this back in my collection a few days ago and I already have a dent. So this is Curve Crush by Liz Claiborne, I believe. So Curve Crush is a little spicy. It's warm. It is a warm scent. The notes, actually I'm going to go over the main accords. So the main accords for this one are warm, spicy, lactonic, sweet, vanilla, and cinnamon. So the notes for this one are all, there's no top, middle, nothing like that. It's just the pure notes. So there is milk, cinnamon, vanilla, sugar, cloves, cardamom, musk, ginger, tea, pepper, floral notes, and citruses. So to my nose, I get the cinnamon, I get the vanilla, the sugar. You do get all the spicy notes, but the milk tones it down and makes it just such a smooth, creamy type of scent. It just smooths everything out. It's not in your face. It's such a warm, comforting scent. The compliments are crazy on this one. It's a very soft, spicy fragrance. This one, I picked this up for $25 on Amazon. This is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. You can find this one again at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross for probably about the same price, if not a little cheaper. but this one is such an underrated cheapie that I wish they would bring back. This was actually brought back to my attention by one of my friends over on Instagram. She made a post about it, and I had to go pick it up again because I could not. I kept craving it. I couldn't live without it anymore. I had to go back on Amazon and get it. I highly recommend. Again, I'll link it in the description box below. So next up, I'm actually going to talk about another one from the same house. So this is also by Curve by Liz Claiborne. I actually bought this off of the girl that is my friend over on Instagram that recommended the Curve Crush to me, the one that had posted it. So I actually bought this one off of her and I just got it in the mail not long ago. So this is Curve Spark. Now, Curve Spark, it's not on Fragrantica that I could find, but I do recall the notes being Madagascar vanilla, acai berry. It had a good amount of notes, but it wasn't overbearing. But the best way I can describe this, it's actually going to be in the same family as like Angel Nova by Thierry Mugler. So it does have a very sharp note like Angel Nova, so this one's going to be a little bit more of that darker berry. It does smell like the acai berry. It smells so good. The lasting power on this was actually insane. I wore it to bed last night and I woke up and it was like I could smell it all over my blankets and I could still smell it on my skin. Now this is one that is $20 actually, I think, for this. I think this is a 1 ounce bottle. Yeah, so this is a 1 ounce bottle. This did retail for $20. You can pick this up on Amazon, Walgreens, at Walmart. This is one that, again, if you like Angel Nova, you're going to love this. This is a good alternative to Angel Nova because I know that is a little pricey. It's one of my all time favorite scents ever. You're going to get compliments, and this one does smell so much more expensive than it actually is. Again, $20. Highly recommend, and I will link it below. So another one I'm going to talk about that you can actually pick up in Target and is one of my all-time favorite scents, which I've previously talked about, is Vanilla Bourbon by Mix Bar. So vanilla bourbon actually has top notes of black pepper, bergamot, middle notes of jasmine, vanilla orchid, and apple blossom, and base notes of Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. So this one is a little similar to if you like Bare Vanilla or Bonfire Bash, where you get a little bit of that smoky, boozy vanilla. That's the kind of vanilla you're going to get in this. I actually just figured out in a previous video that the notes do not have vanilla bourbon or bourbon note at all in these. So that was kind of cool to learn. On Fragrantica, it is actually compared to Kayali Vanilla 28, which I have never smelled personally, but a lot of people do recommend that one to me just because I do adore this one. This one can be picked up at Target for $20. You can also get the body mist of this, which is also a hair perfume. I love this one. It's kind of smoky, kind of sexy, sweet, vanilla. It's good for all year. I wear this all year long. I don't just pull it out in the wintertime. This is another that I've been through bottles and bottles of, and especially the hair perfume and body mist. I blow through these like crazy. So next I'm going to go over a celebrity fragrance actually, one that I don't hear anybody talk about. Maybe one or two people I've ever heard speak about this, but this one I adore so much. So this is Nude by Rihanna. This is the same type of packaging, the same line as Rebel Fleur. This one has top notes of guava, pear, mandarin orange, middle notes of gardenia, orange blossom, and jasmine sandbag. The base notes are vanilla, orchid, sandalwood, and musk. This one I won't try to describe super well because I can't. This one smells like the perfume version of Warm and Cozy. This is Warm and Cozy in a perfume. It does start off a little bit not, it smells like a creamy fruit. It smells like fruit mixed in with like ice cream or something like that. But it's not bright, it's not fresh, it's not sweet, it's not fruity sweet. But it does smell just like Warm and Cozy. Mm, it's so good. It's such an underrated scent that nobody ever talks about, and I wish they would because this one deserves the hype. This one deserves so much more hype than it gets. I like this one actually a little better than Rebel Fleur, a lot more because I love warm and cozy. But this one again can be picked up for no more than 20 bucks at like Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx. If I can find it on Amazon, I will link it as well, but I don't think I've ever actually found it on there. So next I'm actually going to go over one by Pacifica. So this is Pacifica Silver Moon. I love the bottles to these. They're so simple and so cute. But Silver Moon, I don't hear a ton of people talk about this. I actually saw an Instagram post a while back with a routine that caught my attention. That's what made me pick this up, and I think it was 20, maybe $22 at Target as well. I'm not sure if it's available on Amazon or discount sites, but if it is, I will link it. So, Silver Moon has notes of vanilla, almond, and spices. So, this one I do see here that it's compared to Hypnotic Poison by Dior. I don't get that at all. Hypnotic Poison has a little bit of like a play-doh-y note to my nose, which I do love that fragrance, no shade at all. The next one that says this perfume reminds me of is Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath& and Body. That's what I get from this one. This one smells just like warm vanilla sugar, but on steroids. It does smell a little bit more grown up, a little bit more adult-like. It does smell like a pure, kind of like a pure vanilla extract, but with some spices in it. I love this one. I love wearing this one to bed. I love layering this one. I My boyfriend actually really likes this on me as well. If you can find this, I highly recommend picking it up. It's like I said, like $22. So last but not least, we are gonna go over Guess Seductive Noir. So this one I actually picked up, I believe it was at Ross for like 19.99 for a 3.4 fluid ounce. This smells so much more high end than it really is. This smells like it should be well over $100. It should be like a designer perfume. This one smells really similar actually to Mon Guerlain, I believe, but without like the super heavy patchouli that's in it. I adore this one. It's so sexy. It's so grown up, but it'll still appeal to a very large group of people, like every type of people. It does smell a little bit, I don't want to say unisex because it's not unisex, but it does have that kind of like dark, sensual type of smell that you do get in a lot of the unisex fragrances. You get that without this leaning on the masculine side at all. So, Guess Seductive Noir has main accords of vanilla, powdery, aromatic, iris, earthy, white floral, woody, musky, herbal, and floral. So you do get that very sweet, seductive vanilla. It's a little spicy, it's intoxicating. It's one that when I put on, I cannot stop smelling. It's great for date night. It's great for smelling like you want to have money, or if you want to go out, like you want to go out to a club or whatever. You're going to get attention with this one. You're going to get compliments. So the top notes for this are actually sage, bergamot, peony. It has middle notes of iris, jasmine sandback, lily of the valley. The base notes are vanilla, Haitian vetiver, and velvet. Those are notes that you would typically find in a fragrance that's going to be over $100. Especially the sage, the Haitian vetiver, the velvet. I don't typically find those in perfumes that are less than $100. Yes, Seductive Noir, again, smells so much more high end than it really is, but this one is so beautiful and so cheap. This is a very underrated scent. I actually didn't realize that I put two Guess perfumes in this collection, but they really do make some quality fragrances. You can pick a lot of these up at, like I said, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross. I will link this one on Amazon because I did get my previous bottle on Amazon, I believe, which I blew through. I think this is my second or third bottle of this. I love it. I 10 out of 10 recommend you pick this up or buy it off of Amazon. Buy it for yourself as a gift. It's great for giving to a loved one. It's beautiful, and it's one of the most underrated cheapies on this planet, I swear to you. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Those were my top 10 favorite cheapies so far that I have found that to me are so underrated. I will try to link everything in the description box below. If you guys do pick any of these up, or if you do have any of these, let me know which ones are your favorite. Let me know what you would want to see next if you want to have some more cheapies. I do have a few cheapy dupes that I would like to make a video of. If you guys want to see that, definitely let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you enjoy my content and if you want to stick around for more. I love you guys so much and thank you so much for watching.